All right. Says we are live. So good morning, everyone. If you hear voices in the background, those are my little ones because they are homesick from school. Give me 1 second and I will close the door a little bit. Okay. They have a doctor's appointment later today because they are not feeling well. So I'm trying to get them to take like a morning nap, but they're not having it. How is everyone doing today? I'm going to do some reading sprints, trying to get Year of the Reaper read. This is the book club pick for the late night bookworming book club. So I want to try to get as much of this done and read today. It's only 321 pages. I'm 60 pages in. So, what is everyone else reading? And how is your day so far? Magical Laborium says hello there. Hi. Welcome. What will you be reading? Or if you're doing productivity stuff, what will you be doing? I also need to find need to share the link of this. I'm going to edit my video first that I'll read on in Gig Ants. Is that what that says? How are you liking that book so far? I haven't heard of that one. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to share a link for my sprints. Once already, but it's not. I hear myself talking. I should have some co-hosts today. We'll see. These are very impromptu. Like I decided to do these like an hour ago. Sorry, I mean giants. I translated in my head and that was the wrong word. No worries. I would have figured it out eventually. We're not quite awake yet though, so we have coffee. Good morning, yarn reader. Sam, what are you reading? Are you reading? I know you're probably at work. Hey, going to be working on cleaning up my library office and then onto book sleeves while listening to Red Queen and then editing all the silent activities. I know. I hope your voice feels better, Kim. I know that is not fun at all. I really love the book so far. It's sci-fi, but more of a character study. Oh, I may have to check that one out. And I just found that my hair has like the biggest knot in it, and I'm not excited. Still need to read the last book in the series. I need to read the entire series in itself because I have not done that. My TBR is longer than both of my arms combined. So eventually, we will get there. I'll probably just watch some videos while doing some work stuff. I'm trying to find a happy medium because apparently the sun is coming in too much from the window, even though the blinds are closed. So I have like this streak that goes across the screen. I don't know what to do about it. Yes, my little one. Can you go find the tissue? Should be some on my desk. I just started this series for the first time, so listening and reading along audiobook is pretty good. Okay. At some point I will get to it. I have a lot to read. This shelf right here, all of these books up here. Those are the series that I've started, but I haven't finished yet. So that's what I'm trying to work on. Ooh, I also need to start the Nano Prep book so I can try my best to participate in NaNoWriMo this year. Yes, you should. Go and find me on the website. I'll if I can later, I'll put a link to my page on their website. If you don't know, NaNoWriMo is an acronym for National Novel Writing Month. It happens every November, and it is a challenge to write 50,000 words in the month of November. I haven't participated in the last couple of years, mainly because that's when I had my kids, and then COVID happened, and yeah. So we're going to try to get back into the groove of things this year. We'll see how it works because I've got a couple of different story ideas and I don't know which one to work on. So we'll see what happens. We're going to go for the first sprint probably at 45 after. And I think I set up for 45-minute sprints today. And if you need more sprints later on in the day, I know over at the channel Lisa Does Life, she has reading sprints starting at 2 o'clock. 2014 was the last year I did really good and got 14,000 words, but then it's just tapered off. I'm a panther that really needs to be a planner. So I'm trying to plan this year. Yes, I know exactly what you mean because sometimes I can plan out certain things and then other times I just write and see what happens. Um when it comes to NaNoWriMo, I've been a panther as well. I just write by the seat of my pants and see what happens. Um I think the last time that I actually participated was 2016 and I got about 25,000 words, so I got like halfway. And then mine slowly started to taper off as well. I I know it's a panster, but panther sounds so much fun. This is true. The Panthers are the new Pansters. That's how it works. I think I first started in God, I don't even remember. I want to say it was like my first year doing nano was 2010. Yeah, I think it was 2010, 2013 in that time frame. That was my first year participating, and I actually did get the 50,000 words and then some. But since then, every time I try to write, I can't sit and do it for whatever reason. I mean, I can do it, but it's not my best work. And I never finished a 50,000. So hopefully this year will be different. We'll see. I think I downloaded their little planner that they have for this year. So I'm going to go through that and see what I come up with. I'm debating on if I want to continue one that I've kind of already started and not worked on, or if I want to do something completely from scratch. If I do something completely from scratch, I don't know what I would do. So we'll see. But if I work on something that I have started with, then I could either write on, I have a couple of different stories that I started. One has witches, one has Grim Reapers, one has vampires, one has street racing. That one I started after I got into the Fast and Furious movies. It was interesting. But I have started all of those, but I haven't finished them. So Kim says, "Yeah, I have a few ideas as well, but I don't know what route I want to go." Ooh. Well, are you doing the planner thing that they put out for this year? If you're gonna fill it out, maybe that would help kind of steer you in the right direction. I liked Tokyo Drift. Um, I more so like the first two. I think those are my favorite. And later, upon researching the series, they actually said that Tokyo Drift takes place between movies 5 and 6, but they originally made the movie to try to reboot the series, to try to change it and I guess get it back on track because it wasn't really where they wanted it to be. But people were so upset about what happened to Han that they just kept going with the series, and then they kind of weaved in his character back. So it's very interesting. Have you been on the ride at Universal, Kim? I've been on that ride a couple of times, and while I love the franchise, I'm not. I feel like the the ride could be better, but I still go on it. It's fun to get out of the heat and listen to the music and stuff like that. And right now, you can only go through half of the queue because they're using the other half for Halloween Horror Nights house. So Hello, Skylar. You're new, but glad to be here. Well, welcome. What will you be reading today? Or if you have any productivity things that you need to do, let us know. We're getting ready to start with our first sprint now, so you're just in time. So I'm going to set this sprint for 45 minutes, and then I will see you guys afterwards. So happy reading and happy productivity, and I will see you guys in 45 minutes.
Hello. Alicia, your computer is lagging on my end. I could not hear you. Oh, we're sprinting, that's why.
And that was the first sprint.
Cat scared the
How
crap
did
out of me.
everyone? Did the cat scare you?
Yes, yes, it did. I'm just playing the Animal
I
Crossing.
got about 14 pages.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still just playing my Animal Crossing on my phone before I switch to my Switch. Switch to my Switch. That's funny. I make myself laugh.
Uh-huh. Computer seems to be lagging in all of the things today.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate it when that happens. Are your kids streaming something?
As do,
What?
yeah, they're streaming on they're watching YouTube.
Ah, so that might be why things are a little bit slow. But
I
I
also
also
think it's
understand.
partly my computer.
Yeah, that's possible.
We had Skylar join us. She's going to be listening to The House on Needless Street. How are
I
you
haven't
finding that
heard of,
one? Because I've heard of it, but I haven't read it.
I haven't heard of that one. Oh, I didn't. Welcome to the stream, or welcome to BookTube in general. I don't know
Kim
what I'm
said,
welcoming you to.
"Welcome, Skylar."
Hello, Kim. Stretching.
Kim said, "Hey, Morgan."
Morning, starshine. The earth says hello.
Sam said, "Morning."
That is a Charlie or Willy Wonka and the
Yep.
Chocolate Factory, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know.
Possibly, it's been a while since I've watched either.
I think
The really had
Gene
issues.
Wilder. I think he's the guy who played the original Wonka, right? Gene Wilder. That sounds right. Personally, I think he's
Yes.
the better Willy Wonka between him and Depp. Don't get me wrong, I love Depp, but I enjoyed the first movie more because it was more like whimsical and fun, whereas the newer one that was released in 2005 is low key a horror
Mm-hmm.
movie if you think about it. But I think that the actor who played Charlie in the newest one is the better Charlie. But also, they were in fact children. And also, I just realized I don't know if you've seen The Good Doctor, but the actor who plays Charlie plays the Good Doctor.
You say what now?
I don't know. Have you seen The Good Doctor at all,
A
or
person
like
who plays
ads
the
or
good
anything?
doctor?
What? The Good Doctor.
I've seen ads. I haven't watched.
Okay, so you've seen ads. So you've seen like the main character. That's the same guy who
Mhm.
plays Charlie in the 2005 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
In the chocolate factory. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that he's like
I
still
had
still
some
doing
technical difficulties.
that you did, and I am sorry that you did. Oh, the Queen of Chaos is
I agree
here.
with Kim. It wouldn't be a good sprint without a little chaos.
True. I don't remember what my class was on Friday. Listen to a chapter, got to 10%. Noise.
Skylar
Noise.
says that she listened to a chapter, got to 10%. Kim said she was I decluttered some bookstagram props trying to minimize some clutter.
Oh, I know how that's going. My family is prepping to move, and I'm currently going through my stuff. Like, I'm currently packing books. Those are one of the
Everything.
stacks of books that I'm keeping out. Um, am I gonna need that many books for the next 2 months? Probably not. Am I gonna keep them all out? Yes. I've already finished packing up my hardcovers, my plushie collection up here. Speaking of which, I was gonna ask you, Alicia, if your kiddos wanted any of my plushies.
I
She's
don't know. They do have a lot already. And
yeah,
I just bought them some of those like pet net things that you have. So I'm gonna
yeah.
put it up in
Well, the
their
reason
room
I
hopefully
was
this weekend.
asking is because I have a couple that I think that they might like. I've got a dinosaur, a unicat, a couple of
Hmm.
other ones, a lot of squishmallows, and whatever you guys obviously don't want, I can just sell because I'm not going to keep it. A lot of them came from my ex, so
Yeah. You'll have to
I
send me pictures.
I can definitely do that. Also, I have a dragon squishmallow that I think you would want, so that's the reason I ask. Well, part of the reason I ask because
Mhm.
you're
Okay.
down with the dragons, so
Kim also had to phys shut with Sky would stop talking through my decluttering decisions out loud. I
I
mean, if that helped you get through it, though,
yeah, dude, don't be afraid to
because I
talk
know
to
I talk
yourself.
to myself when I declutter.
I talk to myself frequently out loud. It's how I process shit. It's like I'll
I
talk to
answer
my
myself sometimes.
what? There's a cat's point of view, and the cat is religious, and it's just boring. I'm. How can a cat be religious? They're
Interesting.
literally,
It's interesting that they have a cat.
from my understanding of my friends who have cats, they're
I
tiny little demons,
might
tiny
have to look
furry
into this
demons.
just to see.
So I'm just like, I don't.
Mine are mine are
Sam,
absolute
I am
worst.
not that uncultured. I have seen that movie quite a few times.
Yes, I'm so proud you got my reference.
It is one of my many comfort movies. Even though I enjoy the first one,
So many
the
hints at spooky
original a little bit
stuff, but
more.
nothing happening.
Actually, come to think of it, Johnny Depp is like my comfort actor, which is weird. I have the weirdest comfort movies.
His movies are so good. He's such a like chameleon in the industry.
I know it's kind
He
of
just blends
freaky.
into whatever.
Like, if anybody in Hollywood is like an actual shapeshifter,
Hmm.
it's Johnny Depp. And I literally mean that with like the utmost respect because that man's acting range is insane. Like Willy Wonka and Jack Sparrow, two completely different people, but they're
Hmm.
played by the same person, which is nuts in my mind. I'm like, holy shit. Like, holy shit, that man. I know some of it has to do with like makeup and prosthetics and stuff, but at the same time it's like the fact that that man can go from playing Willy Wonka to Captain Jack Sparrow, and then everybody in between is like, what the fuck? I love him.
The Mad Hatter and Grindelwald and
Yes, I have not watched the
yeah, he's one of
newest.
my favorites.
I have not watched the newest one because they replaced Johnny Depp. That's part of it, and then also, fuck J.K. Rowling. So
I watched it. I watched it. I liked it, but I will say that it wasn't the same without Depp. But the guy they placed him with, I would say, refined, but
Oh,
I
I
feel
have
like
no
he's a little
doubt
too
that the actor who
stiff,
played
in my opinion.
Grindelwald is a good
Like,
actor.
if
Like
it probably would have been a little better.
I didn't I'm not like not watching it because of like I'm like, oh, this actor's like a bad actor. It's just like a personal preference thing. I hate it when they change actors for characters, like especially in the middle
Oh yeah,
of the
no, I
series,
get it.
and especially with everything that happened with Johnny, learning like just the fact that he was fired for something that he didn't even do and just all this other shit. Like
Hmm.
Warner Brothers owes Johnny Depp a lot of apologies and money.
That's why I absolutely hate that he had to leave his roles and she didn't.
Yeah, that's what bugs me. I don't think she's gonna be in Aquaman 2. Uh I don't think James Momoa Jason Momoa is gonna work with her anymore because during the whole trial thing, he unfollowed Amber quietly and then quietly followed Johnny Depp, thinking that people wouldn't notice, but obviously it's the internet and people noticed. And I think he was called to be a witness on the
Oh
trial.
yeah.
I didn't hear his testimony, so I don't know if he actually was one of them or
If
if
he
he.
did, I'm sure you could find it.
Sam probably knows because she knows.
I think they talked to him via Skype or something.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because a
Magical
legit.
Laborium finished editing.
Hey, at least
Hmm.
you still have content to
Hey,
put out. I
one
have
week
not
late
filmed.
is
I have not filmed any YouTube videos in a, a very, very long time.
1 week is better than never.
True that. I mean, if you know Kit Kats can read, she's still uploading vlogs from August. But she's catching up. She's catching up.
Earlier this year.
Yeah. Well, I think she's mostly caught up. I think she just has like
Hmm.
2 weeks that she
And
needs
I
to
get
catch up.
behind a little bit too.
I mean, it's to be expected, especially when you put out as much
A
content as
handful,
Katie
yeah.
does. I don't know if you were here for the analytics talk yesterday, right?
My gosh.
She had like 1.5 thousand,
I
like she had
think
like 1,500 videos, which is insane. Like
Oh
the
yeah. Well,
com-
she's been doing it for a good solid 10 years too. So
I don't know if it's been 10 years because she started around the same time that I did. She's just been way more consistent with uploading than I have been. Because I took that like 2 year hiatus, and even when I was uploading, I didn't upload like consistently. Um, so like all the power to Katie. She's been doing this for a long ass time and has uploaded a lot of content. Like that's insane.
WB is the trash company.
Warner Brothers.
Something in the
Which
comments
is
here.
funny
What's going
because
on?
WB
Oh,
is also a waste management company in my state. So I think that that's kind of funny. At least I think it's WB.
WB,
Yeah, the waste management company.
WM.
Oh, WM. Okay. Well,
Yeah. I only know that because my husband works with garbage trucks.
ah,
There is the kitty cat. So we are going to our next sprint. I will see you guys in 45 minutes.
Sounds good. Hero.
And we are back from our sprint. Give me a few minutes. I have an important phone call, but let me know how everyone did.
I'm still playing Animal Crossing for those that are curious. Ah, there he is. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was literally like trying to find. It was like, do I answer the phone or do I tell him to hold on and in the sprint? So
Ah,
it was my significant other just checking in on the kids. I got to page 87 in the book, and I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I mean, there's no harm in doing nothing if you're not enjoying it.
Yeah, I might have to. Like I said, if I get to, it's not, I'm not sucked in, then I might just put it down and start reading the other stuff that I need to read this month because I'm a little behind on my
Yeah,
TBR.
I don't think
Um,
there's anything wrong with that.
I think this is where we left off in common. Favorite color being purple. Kim, did you see recently that he shaved off his hair in name of the environment?
Interesting.
I know it's for a good cause and everything, but um He didn't have to sacrifice his hair. Like, I love his hair. Excuse
That
me.
is fair.
They made Johnny Depp leave, but Ezra Miller is allowed to stay. I don't understand that one
Yeah, even though
either
he's a
because
convicted criminal.
um yeah. Sam says he did testify. Ah, comments are jumping. Comments are jumping. No jumping. No jumping. Kim says, I have a vlog from August and my London vlog from February that need to go up. Ooh, exciting.
Much excite.
I want to see. You can have those up soon. Sam watched more YouTube than that. That's active.
Nice.
It does not want to show the comments. It like I click on it and then it takes it 10 seconds to like show up. More decluttering and organizing, Kim says. Nice.
Nice.
I need to do some of that this weekend. My solarium is quite the mess because I mostly have like boxes to go through and I have stuff that needs to be donated. So I think this weekend we're going to start putting donation stuff together and get it out.
That sounds like a good idea.
Sam says, my allergies do not like me today. So I hope you feel better. Mine have been acting
I'm
up
sorry.
too. I wonder what the pollen count looks like. Um, let's see. According to this, there's no pollen count for today. I find that hard to believe.
Me too.
Yeah, it says that there's no tree pollen, no grass pollen, and no ragweed pollen for today, tomorrow, or Thursday. I find that hard to believe.
That's weird.
Yeah. Let me see if I go. There's an actual site that you can look at pollen count and see. Um, yeah, see if you go to pollen.com and look at their the national allergy map. It says that like where Sam is at, it's a medium high, so 7.3 to 9.6. But where I'm at, it's a medium, so 0.9 to 7.2.
Oh boy.
So there's definitely some pollen going on.
I wonder why it's not being shown.
I don't know. It's quite aggravating. One of the things that my husband was telling me, because he was saying that there's been a lot of car accidents today. So if
Oh,
anyone's driving anywhere today, be careful.
be safe.
Yeah. He said there was two head-on collision, two cars that collided with a tractor trailer when he was going somewhere. He was coming towards this area, and there was another. I think he said it was a tractor trailer and a Kia Soul.
Holy cow.
So there's a lot of vehicles getting demolished. Kim says I'm going mine and my mom's sewing boxes. Lots of odds and ends to organize.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going through them. I was like, what? You're going where with what?
Like, what
I
are you
figured
doing,
it out
man?
eventually. I hope it's just allergies and not something else. Me too.
I'm just gonna go and.
We barely have any trees left.
Oh,
Ouch. I could see us having a lot of like pollen moving around because I know with all the rain in our yard, um, and melons the grass.
yeah.
So that I know it's been moving around. I'm going to go ahead and set up, maybe if I can. We're going to set up because this will be our final sprint in 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Sound good.
Because then I have to do all of the things and get the kids ready for their appointments at 3:50.
Yeah. That makes sense.
If I had to guess, she'll either tell me to keep doing what I'm doing, or she'll give them an antibiotic.
Yeah. I hope that they're okay.
Me too. I hate that he's so much last Thursday, Friday, and today.
Unfortunately, part of what it might be theoretically is some parents are not vaccinating their crotch fruit. So, and unfortunately, um,
Yeah.
uh, and unfortunately, preschools are cesspools for germs. So,
Well,
remember to
that's what I
wax.
was thinking too, because he's been since school has started. I think he's been sick. One, two. This might be the third time he's been sick since school started. And he wasn't sick prior to starting school. So I'm wondering if it's like his immune system is adjusting to everybody else's terms.
It could be that, or it, people. Well, I also know that some people don't vaccinate their fucking kids, which you should do. Vaccinate your fucking kids, because
Yeah,
there are little to no side effects. Actually, there are no side
we
effects of
have
them.
ours. No. The one that I am looking forward to doing for them is I do want to get the COVID vaccination, but
Yeah,
we'll
I
have to
didn't know if it was.
see about what the pediatrician says.
Yeah, I don't know if they've okayed it for kids yet. But yeah, if you don't vaccinate your children, people watching this, I will judge you very, very harshly. Just just letting
Something
you
to
know.
consider. With that, the final sprint is started. So I will see you guys at the end of the 45 minutes. And this will
Sounds
be our final sprint.
sounds good.
And that was our final sprint. How did everyone do?
Good. I ate some breakfast. Now I'm packing.
Oh, I did not read that sprint. I went ahead and filmed some book review videos, checked on the kids, that kind of thing.
Nice. Oh, by the way, after we get off the live, I can show you the stuff I'm selling if you wanted any of it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I found one of my crystal nubs.
Sam said she had lunch.
Nice. Lunch is important.
Mine too are hilarious right now.
How so?
They are. They both know how to wipe their nose, but my son just came to me in the doorway and he says, "Mom, she needs to wipe her nose, and I'm doing everything that I possibly can, but she just has too much."
Oh, poor little guy.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. I think he's trying to help her blow her nose now, so
Aw, that's sweet.
he's being helpful as best as he can. He's adorable.
He's trying his best, that's for sure.
Yep, that is for
Honestly,
sure.
more than my siblings and I would have done for each other.
Right? Me and my sister we don't get along, so. I've had two cats in here with me the entire time. They've both been laying on the floor behind the chair. I don't know if I can show them. There's one. And
Hello.
the other one is there, but you can't really see her. Hello. Is Kim still here? How is Kim doing if she's still here? So the video that I filmed and should be going up later today is the book review of Crave by Tracy Wolff. And then this was a bonus video or live stream reading sprints, whatever you would like to call it. So that there will be another one on Saturday. And then you should be seeing my September wrap up shortly thereafter, next Tuesday. Kim is still here. She had lunch and finished an episode of Forged in Fire. Oh, is that the one where they make their own like swords and things? I think I've seen a commercial of that, but I've never watched it.
Hello, sorry, I got a call from my father.
No worries. I was just asking Kim what, because she was watching Forged in Fire.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a show, like she was saying, it's pointy objects. It's a competition type show where they have to make their own like knives and
Oh,
swords and
yeah,
stuff.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's called Forged in Fire. I guess I don't need Mr. Kitty Cat Timer. He has served his
I
purpose for today.
guess not. I've packed up all my paper bags, and I'm almost done with my hardcovers. I just unfortunately have the largest hardcovers known to man left. Because I've got. Hold on.
Hmm.
Actually.
Like the chunky ones.
Oh, not even the chunky ones. The weirdly shaped ones. Because I've got.
Oh. I hate when they don't like match
I've got
or
my Harry Potter page to screen, Harry Potter Creature Vault, Percy Jackson's Greek Gods and Greek Heroes, and the illustrated edition of The Lightning Thief. And they're like
all the illustrated, yeah.
They're big. Because apparently I hate myself. I don't know. Is this one even gonna... No? Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. I am so thankful that I don't have to carry these boxes downstairs. Because I do online classes, my dad is having me pack up the house, which I don't mind. Except for the fact that everything is heavy as shit. So... I'm just like, I must.
Kim says they are like coffee table book size rather than normal book size.
Exactly.
Yes.
Especially this monstrosity. I got this for $35 at a used bookstore. And if you know anything about this book, A, I don't think it's in print anymore. B, the list price for it is $75.
I remember that one. I don't think I got that one. I wish I did, but I didn't.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I haven't really looked through it because I haven't had the time to like just sit down and like look at it. But they have hold on. Can I pull this out, please? Thank you. They have like this whole pull out. They've got like some other little stuff like that in here that are like pull outs, I think. I don't remember. But like just looking through, it's insane. Yeah, actually I think I found one of the pull outs. Maybe. Yeah, like for example, this is the Hogwarts layout from Half-Blood Prince. Yep, it's huge.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, actually, this is just the grounds, not the castle. I don't know where the castle is on this map. Holy shit, this thing is heavy. I mean, it's cool because I've been interested in film stuff, but also this thing is massive and I could probably kill somebody with it if I needed to.
Right.
I have a couple of hardbacks that are like this one also pretty large. Probably wondering why am I putting these all in the same box? I don't know. Apparently I like to make my life harder. Okay. Also, this book is unnecessarily heavy. Like, why? This thing is at least like 2 or 3 pounds.
I know. I
Like,
want to know why that one's so heavy too. I think it's just the quality of paper and the
I
book
don't even know.
itself.
I don't know if it's that or what. My copy of House and Sky and Breath. It's very nice looking.
I know. I need to read that one, but I need to finish the first one first.
Usually that is how you read series. Unless you're like
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I was on a live and somebody was commenting how they skipped Crave and just read Crush instead
Oh no.
and
I
continued
mean,
on.
that kind of like leads into Crush, so to speak. I mean, I know Crush starts like 4 months after Crave ends, but you still have to have the like foundation.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know, man. I was like, what? I was like, why?
That
Why?
would be like reading Chamber of Secrets before the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah. It's like, do I sound a little judgmental? Probably. Does this person deserve to be judged a little bit? Yes. Oh, where's my copy of... There it is.
But you just lose so much information if you don't read them in order.
I have 3 Sarah J. Maas hardcovers that have come... Well, actually, 4, technically, because I'm...
I know both of my Crescent Cities are hardcover. My Court of Thorns of Roses and... Is my Throne of Glass?
I am jealous, by the way, that you have...
My Throne of Glass is hardcover as well.
Those first edition hardcovers of ACOTAR. It will be a fight between Hope and I to figure out if you ever get rid of them for some reason. Who gets what?
Well, I only own the first book, so what I may end up doing, depending on if I like it.
Kim might join that fight if you get rid of your hardcover of the book that I can't remember the name of, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah. She might join in and attempt to destroy us all.
It is the A.M. writer, THEAM writer. My screen name for NaNoWriMo.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing NaNoWriMo. I don't.
I'm gonna attempt it because I think if I either get up early before the kids or right after they go to bed, I think it's feasible. I just have to decide what book I want to write.
Maybe write the one I did all of that dragon research on. I did so much dragon book research. But also, don't know if anybody cares, but this was my bridesmaid's dress for my brother's wedding.
That's a pretty color.
Yeah. Pro tip for anybody who's having an outdoor wedding, if you are anywhere near the mountains, bring shawls or backup jackets for bridesmaids because it was so freaking cold that I almost died. Not actually, but like I felt like I was going to die. Because it was so fucking cold. And if you're in Colorado, you know how Colorado weather is. So when you go up to the mountains, you got to pack for all 4 seasons. Actually, when you live near any mountains, you have to pack for all 4 seasons because...
I have never been to Colorado. I've been through it, but I haven't been...
if you and your family ever come visit, pack for all 4 seasons because you never know what you're going to get. It could be the middle of July and it could start snowing. That has happened.
I believe it.
That has happened before. Let's see. Oh, it's been like 90 in the middle of December a couple of times.
Nope. I expect cold at that time of year.
Yeah, Colorado weather. The joke is that Colorado weather is bipolar because it never knows what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as Kim apparently, I think Kim has visited a couple of times. I think she can attest to the fact that Colorado weather does whatever the fuck it wants, and you can't tell it what to do or hope for anything because it will
For
be
sure.
opposite. It's like, oh, it was supposed to be sunny today, and so you planned your entire family reunion to be outside with no option for indoor space. Here's a torrential downpour of ice.
Mm-hmm.
It'll sleep.
I believe it.
But I'm not gonna miss a lot about this house. But there is one kind of sick thing I'm gonna miss about this house. So out this window, this is the back of the house. So out this window, there's a large road, and it's on a hill. And so when it snows, transplants and basically anybody from Texas and California who does not know how to fucking drive in the snow, they end up like not necessarily like getting in accidents, but they like get like stuck going down the hill. And so when it snows, my family used to play the how many people are we going to see stranded in the middle of the road tonight?
Oh no.
Yeah. Obviously we don't like laugh if somebody gets into an actual like accident or anything, but sometimes like people like just don't understand that like you have to like change gears for your car in the snow. And like,
Oh my
you have to, like, pay attention to if there's like, especially like black ice, that is very common here. And it's just really funny to me because I'm just like, why are we going so fast down a hill with snow?
For
literally
sure.
actively falling. Like, you know that shit is wet and it's cold and it's a great day.
Kim says, I have the first book in paperback. I'm going to end up purchasing the new covers in hardcover to match Silver Flames.
Eventually I'll probably do that, but not right now because I'm still salty about the cover change. Because I'm not gonna lie, the new covers are really fucking ugly, in my opinion. If you enjoy them, good for you. I don't. I think that they are ugly.
Are those the ones that they're supposed to be like a scene or something on the front cover?
I
don't know if I've seen them or not.
I don't know how to describe the new covers and my...
I just know that like the current covers, so like if you get the paperback version, it's a very brightly colored background and then gray.
I don't like that.
And then the hard-covered version is reversed. It's like gray and then whatever the little color is.
Yeah.
But then I heard that they're doing new ones where it's like a scene on the cover or something. I don't know.
I think those are the new Throne of Glass covers. I don't think that those are the new ACOTAR covers. Unless ACOTAR's getting another cover change, in which case that'll be really fucking annoying.
Kim answered that question. That is Throne of Glass. So she's talking about the ones that are current.
Because I've got the original covers. They're somewhere in here. Because like this pile of stuff I'm keeping, and this pile of books I'm keeping out, at least for the time being.
I just don't. I hate when they do cover changes.
Yeah, especially mid-series. It's like, if you're going to change the covers, fine, but at least release it in the original cover. There are some fan artists who have kind of drawn the cover in the same style as the original covers, but like the dust jackets for those are like $30 a piece. Which, like, I understand why, because it takes time and resources to make them. But I'm just like, I don't have $30 to spend. I don't have it, but I want it really bad. So maybe someday I'll bite the bullet and pay one of those artists.
When I first read ACOTAR, I only had book 1 and read the other 2 from the library, so they were all mismatched. I still don't own ACOMAF and ACOWAR. Hey, neither do I.
Mom, you
I
have to
only
support
have
my girl
book
Nesta.
1.
We have to support our girl Nesta in Aka War. I love her because I just
Okay.
I love Nesta. She's my favorite character in the entire series. I love her so much. Also, Nesta and Selena would get along very, very well, and nothing will tell me otherwise. But also, if anybody spoils the rest of the Throne of Glass series for me, I will fight you because I'm only in the middle of book 2.
She says, I support my girl Nesta in Silver Flames. The other books are dead to me.
Listen,
Again, I have not
don't
read
get you
any
say
of
that
them.
after you read Silver Flames, because like when you look back and reread them, you're like, oh, so that's why she's such a bitch. She's just trying to protect her feelings from other people because she doesn't know how to cope. Jesus Christ.
That looks heavy.
It is heavy.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Okay. Also, I will be right back. I have to go deal with something for my dad.
Okay. We're probably going to end in the next few minutes when she comes back because I have other things to do, and Lisa from Lisa Does Life is having her sprints over on her channel at 2:00. So if you still need more reading sprints or productivity sprints, head over to Lisa's channel. She'll be having them at 2:00, and I'll be getting ready to get my little ones ready for lunch and doctor's appointments and all of the things. And I have to clean up a few things. I hate cleaning. I'd rather read all day, but so goes the life of being an adult. Yes, indeed. The kiddos come first, Kim. I completely agree. Kiddos come first. Hope their doctor's appointment goes well and they can figure out some sort of plan in addition to what you've been doing. Me too. My guess is because the reason they haven't broken their fever yet is, one, they can't sit still long enough to rest and relax so that their body can mend, but also I think either the medicine's not doing enough for them, or they might have the flu or something else where they might need antibiotics. So we will see. um, I'll keep you posted in the chat, Kim. But hopefully we can get something going because my son has missed 4 days of school now, and I don't want him to miss any more. So, and then my daughter stays home with me during the day, so there's no big miss there. But hopefully they will get better soon because they also start their new round of swim lessons this weekend. They're so close to swimming on their own, but not quite. I can hear them. They just want to play all day long. But they can't. Yes, especially after 5 days, but on the upside, this will definitely help their immune system strengthen. Yes. That's what I was thinking too. I think because they really weren't around other kids before my son started preschool, I also think that with everybody else's germs being mixed and mingled, that could be his immune system is trying to adjust and calibrate to everybody else's and everything that is around him now. So that could be a thing too. But I definitely hope that his immune system will be stronger after this. Swim lessons. They seem to like their swim lessons. They don't have the same instructor every time, which I'm kind of bummed about. But they've had some really good ones, and they just keep picking up where they've left off from before. They kind of do like a quick, if it's not the same person, they do like a quick 5-minute assessment to see where they're at. And then they go from there and they work with them on doing what they call ice cream scoop hands and uh, kicking and jumping into the water and all sorts of fun things. We made sure, my husband and I made sure that they got swim lessons because while he may be able to tread water, I do not know how to swim at all. I will work on that after they get their swim lessons done. Hopefully. But welcome back, Skylar. We are going to be getting ready to end the sprints here. We're waiting for Morgan to come back. But if you go over to Lisa Does Life, her channel is doing sprints starting at 2 o'clock. We were just talking about swim lessons, and hopefully my little one's doctor's appointments go well because they are sick. You may or may not hear them in the background. We're quite welcome. I hope these were a little bit of help for you guys this morning. Getting stuff done, reading books further. I am currently 86 pages into Year of the Reaper. I will see how I feel when I reach the 100 page mark. So far, I don't care about the characters or what's going on. So depending on what happens by page 100 is depending on if I continue or not. And either way, it'll either be DNF'd or finished before the book discussion on Saturday. And when this is done, I will go back and put in the description when the book discussion will happen. It is this Saturday, the 24th, I believe, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what that sound is. It's on Morgan's end. Who's there? Kind of sounds like a haunted house a little bit. Who's there? Well, I hope everything's okay. I don't know if that's right. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It does sound like go. Get to the other side. It does seem like one of the creepy things at Spirit Halloween, doesn't it? I just hope that everything is okay. Or maybe she's being possessed. Who knows? Just kidding. Kidding. It kind of sounds like it's on repeat. And suddenly, something, and then the screaming happens. Yeah, it's whatever it is. It's a soundbite from Avatar? Oh, maybe she's watching the movie? It says I release a sonic wave from my mouth. Oh, is that like the... I wonder which Avatar, because isn't it like Avatar the Last Airbender, or Avatar as in like the movie Avatar? Interesting. The Last Airbender. Okay. I wonder if she was watching it in the background and for whatever reason it started replaying. Interesting. Well, okay. I'm not exactly sure how long this is gonna go for, but go ahead and I will end it here. Thank you for Morgan for joining, and everyone in the comments for joining. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they were helpful. And I will be doing these again on Saturday, and then I will have a video out tonight and next Tuesday. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.